It's been nearly 9 years since the fall of the Taliban, but violence against women in Afghanistan is still widespread. Women of all ages are enduring physical and sexual abuse in their own homes.
گری ضربه زدم خفه بکردم حتی همین دست من بود صدق الله خود نه پارسال وقت مکتبا دست من میگه نظم ملبه گرفته بوده از گفته بوده هیچ چی نیه به خدا شاهد به سر همین دارم که کارت فاطمه رو بستونده بودن کارتایی که به فاطمه بخش نمیگن تا اونا رو بستونده بودن که به خونی هستی بودم چون ظلمایی که اینا کردم دفعه اول نیه فاطمه جان صدها دفعه اینا همی که من از جون خود سینه بکشم اقلا اگه 35 ساله نصف عمرم که بمونده نصف عمر خود ممام بخواستم خود خوشی بکنم.
Susan is a mother of 7. Her ex-husband admits that he, his brother and their 15-year-old son even tried to electrocute her. According to the United Nations, more than 87% of all Afghan women suffer from domestic abuse, making Afghanistan one of the most dangerous places in the world to be female.
In Afghanistan, what we see in the last year especially is a rise in the return of public acceptance of violence against women to the degree where it was under the Taliban.
First 4 years of the Karzai's administration, there was huge international support and focus for promoting women's rights in Afghanistan and for supporting women's movement in the country. But unfortunately, soon as the insecurity increased and insurgency has increased, the issue of women's rights has automatically dropped from the top of the agenda to the bottom.
The Taliban and other insurgent groups have systematically targeted women and their defenders. But unfortunately, the Afghan government has failed to protect and promote women's rights. And in some cases in the past few years, as a matter of political expediency, has actually adopted policies that have attracted international condemnation. For instance, the reintroduction of a government agency for the propagation of virtue and prohibition of vice, a throwback to the Taliban era. Afghan women's rights defenders protested against this and other discriminatory measures, but they themselves are under threat from all sides.
Many of these women have been killed, they have been threatened, and some fled the country simply because of the threats that they were facing, not only from the Taliban, but at the same time from other powerful local commanders and gunmen who still rule the Afghanistan.
مثلا ما در شفق وقتی که نوشته کردم مسئله 7-8 ثوره یک مسئله دیگه که ما مطرح کرده بودم سر آقای متوکل نوشته کرده بودم که ما مستقیما از طرف پاکستان تلفن از طرف پاکستان می آمد که ما او را با دوستانم به خصوص با دکتر عالمه در میان گذاشتم که ما تهدید میشم از طرف پاکستان تهدید میشم از طریق تلفن که مر تهدید میکنن اما باز دوستان به من نظر دادن که شفق دیگه بالکل بسته و دیگه شفق هیچ نکش و ما دیگه شفق باز بند کردم.
Discrimination against women is a cultural problem in Afghanistan, made worse by 30 years of fighting and radical ideologies, including most notoriously from the Taliban. But Afghan women's rights defenders are challenging the social norms. They're challenging the government's inaction and obstruction, and they're challenging those who are fighting against change, whether they're Taliban or pro-government warlords.
جلو آزادی، جلو عدالت اجتماعی، جلو وزیر هیچ کسی گرفتن نمیتونه. با ریختن خون گلوله حبیب هم صدهاش لیست دیگه سر بلند میکنه.